Look at those cows. What kind of cows are those? They're cool looking. One thing I would like on this van is a plug on the outside, so I don't have to keep doing this through the window. So I plug it in over here, and I'm just afraid one day I'm going to drive off and forget that I'm plugged in and might damage my window. Not to mention the cord and everything else, but yeah, it would just be convenient too, because I have to go inside. Right now, the window's not really locked down, but it's got these hinges right here, and when you close it, it's not, like I said, it's not locked down, but when you kind of just lightly close the window, you can't do those latches from the outside. So, to go inside, readjust it, take the cord out, and then put the cord back in, push the cord back through the window, and then go. Then when I come back, I have to do it all over again, because I have two freezers, a freezer and a refrigerator in there. Alrighty, I am running to the store. It is cold today. I don't like being cold. I'm gonna whine. It's cold. It's 50 degrees. I don't know what the humidity is, but yesterday it was 54 and sunny, and it wasn't too bad. But today it's 50 and no sun, and it's cold. I don't know. Shoot. You know, one of the reasons that I don't like cold weather is because for me it means pain, and it means a lot of pain, and I'm trying to stick it out for as long as I can. Of course, I mean, it's not freezing yet. When it gets into freezing, it gets into the ice, it gets into the snow, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it here. Because like I said, that means a lot of pain for me. Not good. But my mom really can't live on her own. She just, that's what it is. She just can't live on her own anymore. And I'm doing a lot of stuff for her. She gets up and does stuff for herself, but she can't walk. She has to use a walker to get around the house. She can't walk normal anymore. She's 89 years old. So it's difficult. So guess I'll just play it by ear and see what happens. See how it goes. And I was checking my cameras yesterday, because I have cameras set up in my motorhome. People are outside walking around in t-shirts, tank tops, and shorts. There's my old house I grew up in right there. The first one you see right here. Yeah, I grew up in that house. So when my mom sold it, they remodeled it some. And then this house beside it, right here, was where my grandparents lived. It doesn't look so great. They kept it had the old tin ceiling, the pressed tin ceiling. It was pretty, very pretty. But all that has been torn out since. And this barn right here, I used to have to walk past it every night to go babysit. In fact, let's drive past that house. Let's take a little, I know another way to town. Yeah, we'll do that. Take a little side trip here. So that was an old barn I had to walk past. That is where my dad used to go to school. Isn't that something? Yeah, that was my dad's school. And then this house here, I used to babysit. I think I was like 14, 13 and 14. And I used to babysit for a little girl here. That's some kind of business, dirt business or something there. So, pretty cool. It's kind of fun coming back and looking at these places. And of course, over here is the campground where I'm staying. My mom has a double wide there. It's like a house. It's a nice place. But I miss my motorhome. Oh my gosh. What's that side road? Whoa, hey, this is neat. Let's just go down here. Let's do a little cruising. Oh, there, is that the side road I'm looking for? Yeah. But let's cruise a little bit. This is awesome. Squirrel! I went from talking about something to squirrel, cruise, look at the trees, look at the hills. It's just really cool. My brother used to live in a house back here too. He rented a house back here, one of my brothers. But you know, everybody's still working. So that's the other thing. You know, they're working, so they can't live at mom's and take care of her. And it's quite different, you know. You really don't know. I don't want to put it like it's going to sound negative, but I don't know how to say it otherwise. But you really don't know what you're approaching until you do it. That still doesn't sound right, but anyhow. Yeah, I think the house my brother lived in is gone. So, you know, and I don't mind. Again, I don't mind taking care of her. I'm a huge help to her, actually. And she's quite appreciative of it. You know, at first it was rough, but once you get through that initial, you know, period of getting used to being around each other, because we're both very independent people, but once you get past that point in time, then things get better. And I'm doing all the cooking, all the cleaning, dishes, all that stuff, because she's just not able to do a whole lot, you know. And yes, I could make her do more than what she does, but why? I mean, she's 98 years old, and she's not going to be able to function on her own without anybody around. So what do you do? Where does this take me? I remember we used to come down here as kids, and there was a Piney Dam, but I don't remember where it is now. I don't know. I probably should have gotten gas. I'm not out, but I probably should have gotten gas. Last time I got gas, it cost $105 to fill this beast up. And I told myself, when it gets to a half a tank, fill it up. And now I'm below a half and a quarter. I mean, between a half and a quarter. Have I filled it up? No. Oh, you know what? This is going to be so much fun to crawl back up on with this van. It's kind of steep. Where am I? Oh. Okay, I might have to go in through Shippensville, another little town here. This is cool looking, though. I like this. This is fun. I don't remember where Piney was, though. I could probably find it on Google Maps, maybe. The Goog. I have to ask the Goog. Somebody put a really cool looking log cabin there. On this road, you really got to pay attention. It's not a very wide road. Not that I can't see what's in front of me, but still. Wow. Oh, that was pretty. Let me see. What's in here? What's that take you to? That might be Piney. I'm not going in. It's been raining. It's muddy. Last thing I need to do is get myself stuck. I believe this takes you into Clarion, if I'm not mistaken. But look at a pretty drive it is. Oh, I'm kind of glad I went this way. mud hole down there, filled up with water. See, I'm struggling now to make it up this hill. Of course, I don't want to go very fast either because that's a blind turn up here. So much for my quick trip to the store, huh? But this is fun. I'd rather do this than go to the store. I still have to go to the store, but this is fun. Posted property, awesome. The yellows. This will be even prettier in a couple of weeks. I might have to do this again in a couple of weeks. How pretty is this? If it wasn't, one day I'm just going to take a couple of hours and just go driving around, kind of scope out the area again, because I didn't drive when I lived here. I was a kid, so I didn't drive yet. And I moved to Texas. The moment I graduated, I stayed 1 year and then I moved to Texas, so I was like 18. And I had a good job, and my mom always held that over my head. You had a good job, why did you leave? You could have made a career. If it's no, not what I wanted my life to be. You got to live your life the way you want to. I'm still not living my life the way I want to, but I'll get there. I'll get there. So I want to do stuff like this. I want to travel, jump in the motorhome and go. I'm kind of glad I did the van because when I leave, I might do a little bit of traveling before I actually head back to Texas. I don't know. We'll see. Look at that place over there. An old barn that just absolutely fell down. Got a lot of those around here. It's all grown up in brush. I really don't know where this road goes. I hope it shows up better than what it's showing on the phone. Ooh, look at that beautiful golden field over here. A lot of people here grow soy now. Where does this go? What? ABS light came back on. That's weird. Maybe my sensors need cleaned. It doesn't matter. I mean, the ABS isn't going to affect your braking system. Came on the trip up here too once. It's always on the motorhome, but they said it's just an assist type thing, so on the motorhome it will still pass inspection, so I'm not worried. Isn't that beautiful? Where am I going? Okay, here's a crossroad up here. Elk City. I wonder, Pearlsville. Will Elk City take me back to where I need to be? No. I'd love to load my mom up in the van and have her tell me where my dad lived. She was talking about it this morning, that he lived in a tiny house somewhere when he was growing up, and that house is still there, but I don't know what the town was now. So it'd be kind of fun to do that, but I don't know. She has a really hard time getting in the van now. Unless my brother would take us around. He could take his car and then she could tell us stuff. That would be fun. Yeah, I might suggest it to him. They're camping this week in Ohio. They're doing some kind of a Halloween bash with their vintage trailers. Yeah, I probably should have gotten gas. Just so it wouldn't be so expensive when I have to fill up again. Where does Elk City go? I have no idea. Well, they got double painted lines, so that's a sign of habitation somewhere. Oh shit, that scared me. Sorry about that. That's why I'm driving slow around these big turns and everything. There am I. Help, help. Oh, but I love it. There's some civilization. I might have to ask the Goog how to get where to go from here. Can you imagine this road under ice and snow? See, that's what I don't want to be facing either. Of course, I can always take county transportation, which we're going to be doing on Monday because my mom can't get in the van. And she has 2 doctor's appointments. So we'll just take county transportation because they have a lift. And I can go as an assistant. So that'll work. As her assistant. Does this road end? I think I got the road that never ends. I don't see any crossroads. Where am I? Ooh, but we're gonna pass a cool riverbed. Let me pick up this thing because I can never see the rivers anymore. Oh, that's not a river. It's a road. Never mind. I wonder if I should turn around. Maybe, because there's another town called Reno, and I think I'm just getting further and further out. Well, maybe. Maybe I'm not. Whoops. Slow down a little bit, girl. I need to get a real GPS. Using the phone one is okay, but when I'm doing stuff like this, then what? Okay, I think I need to find a business, pull over, ask the Google Maps. If this loops into somewhere and that's somebody's home. You get shot places like, oh, look at that church. I'll go up to the church. Okay. I might not even have a signal here. think Mom's kind of gotten used to me just taking forever to go to places anyhow. Electric fence over here. I remember the first time I ever touched an electric fence, scared the crap out of me. Oh, you can't get into the cemetery anyhow. I guess you can, but since there's somebody here, I don't think I will. I mean, the headstones don't look, well, there's some old ones up front there. Okay, I'm gonna ask Google how to get to town.